The borderline and the narcissist. When you have a couple made out of the borderline and the narcissist, it can appear as a match made in hellish heaven. But they can really complement each other. The narcissist wants a sure, steady lifetime's supply. He wants to make a family, or she. Obviously, this is not sex dependent or gender dependent. So the narcissist wants a family so that they can get continuous lifetime supply from the partner, from the children, from the grandchildren. And the borderline wants someone to stay who's never, ever, ever going to abandon them. However, there's a payoff. The borderline needs to put up with the narcissism and may well also exhibit a lot of secondary narcissism themselves, because after 20, 30, 40 years of this, the strongest force in a narcissistic family system is the narcissist, the chief narcissist. Everything has to revolve around what it is that they require. And the borderline will participate, and that's the payoff. That's why often as a parent, the borderline, although they have moments of empathy, will not be empathic most of the time, because they will be doing whatever they can to support the narcissist, even if that person, that borderline, knows inside, deep down, that what they're doing is wrong. They will go to lengths. They will blame their own children for whatever the narcissist has done to the children, rather than blame the narcissist, even if it's something that is on paper so obviously the narcissist's fault. Don't get me wrong, they have their battles between them. The narcissist needs to get their supply from the borderline as well, so they will make that borderline very angry. They will cheat, they will lie, they will steal, but the borderline will always go back because they're too scared to be alone. So this dance can seemingly happily go on for a lifetime. And that's not to say there won't be positive things that come out of this relationship. They can actually be very fruitful on the surface. They might work well together, make a lot of money together, appear to have a successful family with gleaming golden children, so they can say, look what I've accomplished, and everything that this golden child has is because of us. And just like two narcissists can get together and prop themselves up in the dance, it's also the same for the borderline and narcissistic couple. They both gain what they need. The narcissist gains validation for their false self, and the borderline gains a sure companion who is never going to leave them as long as they provide that companion with the supply they require.